Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome indeed to Ellen in Aberdeenshire for the virtual launch of the Alba Manifesto. We'll repeat the exercise in person later on this afternoon in central Scotland. But for now, here's the manifesto, Shake Things Up, a highly appropriate title for the new kid on the block, the plucky underdog of Scottish politics. We've been shaking things up in this election campaign, and with the support of the people, we intend to shake things up in the Scots Parliament. Alba is a new political party. We're not yet 1 month old. We were established to bring urgency into the timetable for delivering independence for Scotland, by maximising the list vote to build a pro-independence supermajority at Holyrood and to use our place as part of that supermajority to make absolutely sure there's no more backsliding on timetables. So with the support of the people, in 3 weeks' time, Alba representatives intend to lay before that Parliament a motion to instruct the Scottish Government to immediately commence independence negotiations with Whitehall. That is the sense of urgency we intend to inject into the independence debate. And we'll do that every day we're in Parliament, pressuring a pro-independence Scottish Government to get a move on and holding it to account if it doesn't. But that doesn't mean that Alba are a single-issue party. Over 5,000 people have now joined Alba because they want to see something new in Holyrood. More courage and less caution. Alba offers a strategy for independence, an economic recovery programme which meets the scale of the post-COVID economic tsunami which we're about to face, and a representation of the case for independence to meet the modern world. In this first Alba Manifesto, we offer a vision of the Scotland we seek, a Scotland where all citizens are equal before the law and a written constitution, a Scotland where the search for equality is reconciled with hard-won women's sex-based rights. The programme is social democratic, promoting prosperity with social equality and environmental responsibility. In Alba's short life, we've already held 3 policy conferences and commissioned a whole raft of papers and presentations from some of the most esteemed experts in Scottish society. We're grateful to them all for helping us with our deliberations. We have taken the discussions at these policy conferences and the ideas put forward in these papers and built this manifesto for this year's Holyrood elections. It presents a picture of an ambitious and radical Scotland that doesn't just set targets, but takes real steps forward on meeting poverty, on the difficulties faced by Scottish business, and the need to take real action on the climate emergency. We make no claim that it's all-encompassing. How could it possibly be after a few weeks? But our manifesto is bursting with fresh ideas. It illustrates the Scotland we seek. We believe it contains the most ambitious, the most profound economic recovery programme yet revealed by any political party in Scotland. And it certainly represents the strongest commitment to women's rights. And without doubt, it's the one manifesto which is taking Scottish independence seriously, with urgency, with a proper plan on how to deliver independence for Scotland through a referendum or another agreed democratic test, and ready to fight that referendum, but also how to be properly prepared to build Scotland and the Scottish people the case they deserve to hear to reach a determination and a successful independence process. Alba aren't standing to become a government. We are standing to be in a position to push the government further than it would otherwise go. With this manifesto, everyone can see the direction we hope to urge Scotland as we shake things up over these next few years. So on Thursday, May the 6th, we'll be asking people on the regional list to vote independence, to vote Scotland, to vote Alba. Thank you very much.
This is how the system used to elect the Scottish Parliament really works. Everyone gets 2 votes. one for the constituency and an orange-coloured paper for the list. Both should be marked with a single X. Alba, as an independence party, is not competing against the SNP in the constituencies. But the success of the SNP in these constituencies means that regardless of how many votes they get on the list, they get little return. These votes are wasted. At the last election, almost 1 million independence list votes for the SNP elected only 4 MSPs. In most areas of Scotland, they didn't count at all. In the west of Scotland, central Scotland, Glasgow, Lothian, the North East and Mid Scotland and Fife, not a single SNP MSP was elected on the list, despite the SNP topping the poll in all of these regions. You get the picture. All these regional list votes which could help Scotland are going to waste. Voting Alba doesn't split the independence vote, it strengthens it. This is Scotland's independence opportunity. The more people that vote Alba on the list, the stronger Scotland's Parliament becomes to stand up to Westminster and insist on progress towards our independence. Alba tilts the balance in Scotland's favour.
So on Thursday, May the 6th, and on the regional list, vote Scotland, vote independence, vote Alba.